Hello and welcome to Victory Point Gaming. Today we are going to have a sneak preview of the Oceania expansion for Wingspan, which is coming out on December the 12th. Thanks to the developers who have provided me with a preview. Let's take a look at the tutorial for Oceania and find out what's going on. So the first thing I noticed is that we have some pink diamonds here. Now we'll find out what that means. Hi, nice to see you again. We're set for an exciting adventure. This expansion features a host of new possibilities. I've prepared the board so we can get acquainted. Yes, let's check this out. As you can see, we have new boards and new actions. The second leftmost slot now comes with an improved action. Yes, I can see there's a reroll icon here. There are new options. Selected slots allow you to spend food to reset the feeder before gaining food or reset the card tray before drawing cards. There are also new optional bonus conversions that let you trade resources. Very good. Let's carry on. Look here! The most important new feature of the Oceania expansion is a completely new type of food, nectar, which looks like little flowers. Alright, each player starts with one nectar. It's a powerful type of food, a wild food that can be used in place of any other food type. Very good. However, it cannot be used when activating a power that specifies a particular type of food. Be careful, because at the end of each round, all nectar you have in your supply is discarded. Alright, let's play this grey warbler. Alright, it's a good opportunity to use this nectar to pay its cost. Okay. Have to spend an egg. Here, you can see the spent nectar space. So that's the pink diamond. This is where all the nectar spent in a particular habitat is gathered, whether that's done by playing birds, or discarding food, or whatever you may do. At the end of the game, you'll receive an additional point for each habitat where you've spent more nectar than the other players. Alright. So this is personal to me, of course. Pay attention to the stars. They will help you track if you're in the lead. A gold star means you have spent the most nectar in this habitat. Silver means you're second, and these ones mean you are tied, sure. So, the grey warbler allows you to play a second bird, lowering its cost by 1 egg. This is a expansion bird, because you can tell it says OE, that's Oceania expansion. Alright, let's use this power to play the Kia. Alright, so we can spend 2 food as if it was a nectar, as you would be able to do with any other food, but it does not add... Right, a nectar here, that makes sense. Very good. Right. The key allows you to draw 1 and use all the remaining nectar to draw an additional one. Right. Doing so would allow you to spend all the nectar before the round ends. Right. Okay. I see. I get it. So this particular bird allows you to discard any number of foods to draw bonus cards. That's a really cool effect. Now you have 5 cards to choose from. Select the one you would like to keep. These are all new Oceania endgame goals by the look of it. I guess we will go for this one. I don't know. Very neat. Ooh. The Oceania expansion also comes with new end-of-round goals, including one that's quite atypical. No goal. Don't score a goal at the end of this round. All of the following rounds will have 1 more turn than they normally would. That is atypical. Alright. Makes sense because you normally need to put a cube down. Yeah, and thus we have 6 cubes where we would normally have 5 in the last round, that's true. Good. Alright, activate the green zone to check one of them out. Okay, use the new player mat action and spend a corn to reset the feeder. Sure thing. It's now been reset, and you can see the new dice. While playing in this expansion, you will quickly learn that it is advantageous to draw nectars. So take any food. Hang on, that's a new dice. Okay, well I'll take 2 nectars then. Alright. We have activated the superb lyrebird. Its ability allows us to copy the ability of any bird from the previous player's forest. Oh. Interesting. Which bird's power to copy? Okay. This is the previous player, Mr. Blue. And that's the next player, Mrs. Green. Now you can see the previous player's one that you can copy. The only available one is the wedge-tailed eagle. Okay. I love the noises, dude. It's too good. Alright. We hunted down a flightless bird. All hail the emu. I can't believe the emu is here. That's too good. Brilliant. Flightless birds have this symbol in the wingspan field. The wingspan of a flightless bird is wild. That means that when you do the hunting on it, it's always successful. That's cool. Also, the wingspan can take on any value when scoring. Oh, when you order birds in order of wingspan. Yes, like in this one. That's neat. Goodbye, emu. Oh, broken heart. Cool, let's jump to the final round. We're now on the last turn of the game's last round. Go to the wet zone and draw a card. Use the new action and spend a grain to reset the tray. Maybe we could draw some Oceania birds. Be aware that this cannot be undone, of course. Oh, there's a new game end power yellow. We haven't seen one of those before. Splendid, we'd like to take all of these. Spend your remaining nectar to draw an additional card and then draw all three. Alright. We'll spend a nectar. So this is spend an egg or a nectar. That's really nice. We'll take all of these. I love that. Little hooting. We'll pause. I'd like to show you a new end of round goal. Beaks pointing right. What? No. Oh, look. Now we've got all of the different arrangements. So we've got a lefty, we've got a righty, a lefty and a righty, and neither, I guess. I don't know. Activate the... I'm not going to try and say that one. I'd lay an egg on one of the adjacent birds, sure. Oh, we'll put an egg on your... Oh, I love the egg laying noise, it's too good. Nice. Alright, lovely. How are we done? Not bad. Okay. Nearly at the end, so we can see the game end effects. They activate after the last round is finished and the round end powers have been activated and excess nectar has been discarded. Let's choose this one. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Marvellous. So, points for spent nectars. Right. So, whoever spends the most nectar in each area gets 5 points and the second gets 2 points. Very good. These are counted separately for each habitat. Alright. Very good. And it's friendly ties, yeah. Congratulations. Brilliant. Alright, thanks, Elizabeth. That's lovely. That's a really nicely done tutorial, I gotta say. And explained everything we needed to know. Oh, the emu. Fantastic. That's so good. Brilliant. Alright, fab. Should we have a game then? We can have a little game against the AI and try it out. So let's start ourselves with a little custom game. I will be Victory Point Mallard as always. And we're going to play against Red. We'll have, AI, normal AI. And we will get, we could just throw everything in. Oh, look. Do we want to include the Raven? That is now an option. That's interesting. Yeah. Sure. Let's throw everything in. Why not? Very good. Let's see how we go. Got all these nectar things. Hopefully I will do this correctly. So our opponent's going first. I'm going to use this view so that we can see everything easily. We don't have any new burns from that expansion at the moment, as far as I can tell. Okay, this is the new one, so we should probably keep that one just for the purposes of showcasing. Alright, so if the previous player has any worms in their supply, cash a worm from the general supply on this bird. I mean, sure, we'll take one of those. Okay, we should look at our endgame goals. Maybe we have a new one. No way. That's too cool. We have to keep that. That's brilliant. That might be a new one actually. I'm not 100% sure. Birds with brown powers, and then eggs, and then okay. Let's keep this one because it allows it's quite versatile as well. So this needs no food. We definitely need to keep a worm. And yeah, I guess we'll keep some of the rarer things kind of at random, really. Cool. Okay, so our opponent starts by playing a white-bellied seagull, which is one of the new ones. Let's take a little look at that. Alright, reset the feeder. These new ones which allow you to reset the feeder are very cool. Okay, so how are we going to start? I think we should probably start by playing down something which gives food. We'll pop that down into here. Oh, we start with the nectar as well. But we don't want to spend the nectar, do we? Actually, we probably do want to spend the nectar. Yeah, we should spend the nectar.
South Island robin. These robins search for insects on the ground, then cache extras on branches and in crevices.
Okay, opponent has played a kookaburra into here. That is definitely an Oceania bird. Because it's in Australia, I believe. Oh, they're going to be doing a lot of these particular skull and crossbone powers. So that does incentivize me to get this ASAP. Just going to go ahead and get that into the card drawing area. That is my usual strat. We should probably take a little look at what's going on over here. I've got a food. What I will do, though, is I will have a little peep at these ones and see if there's anything interesting. Look through all the discards with bonus cards. That's interesting. Alright, so we're on the lookout for birds named after a person. We were in the spot where we were trying to get food. Oh, we should probably get some nectar, I reckon. I'll get a nectar. Why not? So we can get 2 cards already and reset if we like. We'd have to spend a food to reset. I have quite a lot, so I could be tempted to do that. Spend a nectar to reset here, which seems reasonable. None of these birds are named after people, but that's okay. Brown powers are good for us. I'm not loving all these. I think I'm going to draw some random birds, I think. Okay, we have a goldfinch and we have a godwit. They're very rare though, so there is that. But we are getting free goodies. I'm going to keep taking free nectar. I mean, sure, it's wild. Seems very good, doesn't it? The nectar. What next? Let's see, would we like to play one of these perhaps? Wouldn't be a bad thing to see some new bonus cards. These spots are almost better than the third spot. You could spend a food for a reroll before taking food. I actually really like that. Let's do that. So let's spend a food to... We have a nectar again. Oh, why not? We'll just take more nectar. There just seems to be zero downside to taking lots of nectar. Okay. Oh, nice. I was paying no attention to whether or not they had worms. That's actually really good. Yes, we will. Cash a worm. Oh yes, they've got a few worms. We keep benefiting from them doing that thing. Most of those birds that hunt eat rodents, so I'm going to leave the rodents. I don't know if that is going to make any sense, but... Opponent takes food. Sure. So, now I could potentially play this down. I would have to use 2 of my nectar. I'm not against it. It's going to put me in the lead. We get some grain back, and then it's going to allow me to do some egging. I've got no problem with that. We're going to need eggs soon enough. We'll do this.
American goldfinch.
Yeah.
Goldfinches breed late after the milkweed and thistle have gone to seed.
Nice. Gotta love the music and the trivia and the beauty of this game. It's lovely. Opponent going next. Plenty of grain now. Okay. So opponent played a kiwi. They spent all their worms. Oh, they're getting a lot of points for these birds, though. We are getting whooped. Gonna need to do some eggs. I think it's a good moment to egg. See if the opponent's going to reset the feeder. If we could put eggs in this zone, yeah, that's a good start, isn't it? I'm not too enthused by any of the cards here either. They lay eggs as well. Always copying me. Should we lay eggs again? We have 2 more actions. I'm going to save my drawing cards action for when there's a new round, I think. Not too excited. Oh, they have taken some cards. So we might see some new stuff. Okay, we'll definitely have a nectar. Oh, reminder. Any nectar remaining at the end of the round is discarded. Okay. I'll leave that reminder on, actually, because I'm bound to forget. Okay, so we can play this down. I think that's probably a good moment before the round ends. So do this. Make sure you pay the nectar. All good. And it's fab because it's going to allow us to actually see our bonus cards sooner rather than later. One new bonus card and then draw 3 bird cards for sure. So the bonus card we draw was birds with bowl nests. Get to draw some cards. So I'm actually quite tempted to take this one, even though it's not a star bird or a bowl bird. We're drawing 3. I think we'll have 1. Oh, a new one. Requires 3 fish. We'll take a closer look at that one later. That is a star bird, so that's quite tempting. A common moorhen. Oh yes, lovely. I sometimes get confused between, is it coots and moorhens? But moorhens have got red faces. I think I will take the Eurasian nuthatch. Oh, so lovely. Okay, choose one of them to keep. Maybe we can focus on the cards action. We're getting food from the cards action potentially. And if we can get food from the cards action, we can actually just do eggs and cards this game. Reset the feeder and gain all fish if there are any. You may discard any of those to tuck. I like the idea of maybe trying to get food from the cards action, so let's try that out. We'll keep this one. It may be a terrible plan, we'll see. Okay, so... Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are winning on nectar today. Okay, cool. Oh, and there's a teal power. The European expansion, it introduces teal powers, round end powers. Okay, so it's my turn. Could use another fish, couldn't we? So let's reroll. I've been doing a whole lot of rerolling. Okay. Got it good. Oh yeah, Fabo. I'd like to play this one down. And then hopefully, drawing cards is going to be beneficial. This is so good. This has been great for us. But hello, I do believe I can see a named bird here which can go in any zone. I've also spotted this one which is a bowl bird. But let's take a look at this. Whenever another player takes the lay eggs action, lay an egg on a bird with a wingspan less than 30 centimeters. That is very good. So this has got lots of space. That's got lots of space. That's fab. I think we definitely want that one. So let's draw some cards. Okay, draw some cards. Like this one. And do we take the bowl bird as well? It's relatively cheap and it can go anywhere. I think that's a good one to have. And it's got a tiny wingspan and it'll hold a couple of eggs. Seems good. Happy with that. So... now it is a cuckoo, which means that it does not have a nest of its own. So it would be good to perhaps lay this one down because it's going to start getting us eggs very soon. But not in the yellow zone because I actually need space for eggs in the yellow zone. How about we play this one down? Oh, you know, this kind of works with my strat of making this one be the food zone. But then again, I guess it works if both things give food because I'm going to be doing these two is the plan. My plan is to not do this one anymore. So, I suppose we can do it here first. Right. Of course, we spend the nectar. Have to spend an egg. Make some space on here.
Hummingbird. To display, males of this species will fly up to 30 meters, then dive, reaching speeds near 100 kilometers per hour.
Cool. You've laid eggs, okay. But we'd like to get more eggs in this zone. And the nice thing is, that is another bowl bird, which is fab. We have 3 so far. I do like how it shows you how well you're doing on your goals just by hovering the card. And the BGA app does that as well. It's very good. Let's play this one down. I think naturally we'll spend some nectar again. And we'll spend an egg. Would we be better off putting that here? Actually, in retrospect, maybe a bit better here. Let's let's do that better. Okay, so we'll do that. An egg.
Horsefield's bronze cuckoo. This cuckoo mainly lays eggs in fairy wren nests, but it will also parasitize other small birds.
Ooh. And now we can play this one. Jolly good. Spend an egg off you.
Black noddy.
2 more actions.
A large shoal of fish may attract a flock of 5,000 or more noddies.
Wow. That's pretty good. Okay. They played a bird. We can do some eggs. I think we should get some eggs back in this zone now. How's this looking? They currently have 1 egg, so if we lay a few, we can be in a good spot here. So we can lay 2 and possibly discard some stuff to make more. I am loath to discard food, but let's lay 2 and see how we're going. So we'll put it in... I don't suppose it matters. Nah, doesn't matter too much. Let's do this. Getting a cherry. Depending on how many they lay, we might... Oh! Oh, that's a gift. We'll pop that in there. Okay, so... we have to spend nectar. Okay, we don't currently have any. So, it's 3 and 3. So we should probably... Well, only have 2 more capacity. So we'll just lay eggs again. And we don't have any nectar to spend. Everyone gets a cherry. Are we going to beat them or not, is the question. Getting the food. Let's take a look at how many... We have more capacity than them, so we do win that one. Really good. Cool. We won a round, girl. Fab. Okay. Because they took laying eggs action, we get to lay an egg on a small bird. Oh, and rats, we haven't got any small ones in this zone. That's a unfortunate thing, but we can potentially play a small bird over here some point. Any small birds? This is a medium-sized bird. So, we need to egg in this area. We don't have a whole lot of egg capacity either. We don't have any bowl nests. We're probably going to draw cards from the top. We definitely need more birds at this point. That's interesting. Hey, gaining food. That can go in either this zone, potentially. That's interesting. That's not bad at all. I think we're going to draw some cards. Would we like to reset first? I do quite like this one. We need some capacity and we need some small birds in the wetlands. Okay. Well, that's a bowl bird, I guess. Well, reset the feeder and gain all fish. Ah, too bad. Get something from the feeder. Nice. Ah. Okay. So it would make sense for us to play another bird here so that we get some extra eggs when we do egg. Gain a grain from the supply. Sure. Well, I won't say no to that. We can afford to do this. Play a cherry. pay a cherry, sorry. Sure. We'll keep the wild resource for now. We're probably
Spotted
playing more
towhee.
birds.
These birds forage by hopping backwards to uncover insects and seeds in the leaf litter.
Okay. They played a bird. Alright, so... this is looking like a good one. Has a fair bit of egg capacity. Sure, I mean, we'll draw that and see how we go. It's a perfectly fine bird. Should we take one off the top first? Okay, no joy with that one. We'll take this one. Anything good? Okay, do we want to discard that and tuck it and so forth? Sure, I think in this case we don't actually need that fish, so... discard all and get some... and okay, we've tucked a card. I'm going to play this one down next and then... ooh, a free egg. Unfortunately, these are not going in this zone. We're egging now. Oh, we're kind of running out of actions. We can make 3 eggs. So if we play a bird and then egg twice, I think we'll do that. Do that. To spend some eggs, it's fine to spend them from here.
Green pygmy goose. This bird's scientific name, Pulchellus, is derived from the Latin word for pretty.
Aw, that's nice. Okay, so they played a bird in here. We are losing on eggs in the wet zone, but we're gonna get some eggs now. We can spend some extra food to get some more eggs, sure. Probably. Alright, so we're going to lay eggs on our wet birds. We can spend an extra one, potentially. Or, I mean, we could get 4 and then get another 4. Sure. Do we have any intentions with these birds, or should we get rid of them? I say that in the nicest possible way. They're both bold birds, so I think we can manage. Let's get rid of the nectar. Make sure that's spent. And we'll have an extra egg on you. Getting a food from the supply, sure. Getting a cherry. Yeah. So the goal of getting to a point where we can... oh, another food. Another nectar, sure. The goal of getting food from these 2 rows is working out quite well. We'll egg again. We are going to lay the eggs 1, 2, 3 on you and spend the nectar in order to lay another egg. Getting a food, getting a cherry. So yeah, we're mostly gaining funny resources, but it's working out. We definitely have the most eggs in this zone. And the last goal is birds in 1 row. So the number of played birds in the habitat that has the most birds in it. Currently 4 to 3. Just need to put 1 more bird in one of these and then we're all good, aren't we? So we can certainly hit 5 birds played. The question is that a good idea? Well, we need to at least hit 4, that's for sure. So we want to probably play this one. And then perhaps we're just laying eggs at that point. We have a whole lot of egg capacity. We only have 5 actions. I reckon this is a very high point bird. There is no harm in just playing this bird down here, like so. We'll get rid of some eggs. Okay.
Blue-winged warbler. This warbler especially likes to nest on the edges between forest and fields.
Nice. So we're winning on the nectar tracks. How do we check the nectar tracks? We have to go... I'm not... yeah, here it is. So yes, we could do with getting a bit more here, but I think we'll probably be alright. So I guess we have points from this one. We have a couple of points from that one. I think we're probably just best off laying eggs. Are we really going to lay eggs 4 times? What's this one do? Let's take a little look at that before we decide. If you used all 4 types of actions this round, play another bird. When activated, lay an egg on an adjacent bird. Oh, that's quite good. Okay, we're just going to lay some eggs, I think. Right. Actually, it's not very smart. We should fill up this big bird because he can't have any freebies. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we have 13 capacities for eggs. So, no, that's not true. We have 11 capacity for eggs. So we could potentially play down this bird. Is that very exciting? Not particularly, but we could spend a nectar. I guess we'll see how it goes. If they end up spending more nectar in this zone and tying us, we can always play this one down. Let's just do this for now. Get some more Eggos, which are always good. And we'll see what the opponent does. 2 more actions left in the game. Ooh, free food. Get a nectar. Okay. How are we doing? We still tied? Yeah, currently. You can actually see if it was going to change to a half a star, we'd only be half winning. Alright, have some eggs. Now, this action down here. Right. Still tied. If we egg, we've only got capacity for 3 more eggs. If we play down a bird into this section, it's going to cost us an egg and it's going to give us 1 point. I guess it's probably best to just get 3 eggs, right? Yeah, we'll just get 3 eggs. It's not very exciting maybe, but we can get 3 more eggs. It's pretty fine. Okay. So opponent's last turn of the game. Yeah, very nice. This game implementation is superb. It's an excellent game. It's been really well done. This expansion is certainly a nice addition to it. Okay, we end up winning on that one. And we're winning on the next board. We've done all right on these ones. And yes, we get 5 points for winning by spending the most nectar there. And 5 points for spending the most nectar there. And that one as well. Great. So, final scoring. How much points do we have for our various things? It is... Ooh, we're a bit behind on points from birds. Bonus cards, fairly even. We got more for end of round goals. We have quite a few eggs. Opponent only had 2 eggs. We're 24. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna lose! Oh, but nectar. Yes, yes! Victory point Malon just scrapes it through with the nectar points. Yo, not bad, huh? Was within 2 points. AI doing a reasonable job, or maybe I'm just terrible. Yes, lovely. Yes, really good game. So yes, if you're looking to play this game and you just want to play solo, this works really well as well. Alright, thanks guys. It's been really fun to play the Oceania expansion. It's being released on December the 12th. I'm going to be live streaming on the day. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.